Thunder, lightning, and rain forced an 80-minute delay on Saturday night at Ramblewood Soccer Complex between the New York Red Bulls 2 and Charlotte Independence, but the two teams were able to start things off as the New York Red Bulls came in with a 10-game undefeated streak. Charlotte started early with a shot there from Brian Brown that wound up missing high. The New York Red Bulls 2, though, wound up scoring first off a set piece. Enzo Martinez, as you see there, was good early, but it was this corner that set up wide to the left. It was triggered in by Florian Velo, and ultimately Dan Metzger kept the ball into play. Enzo Martinez set up Brian Brown with a golden opportunity early, but he pushed it wide to the left. As the ground, of course, very damp after the early rain, that play was ultimately called back for an offside, so it would not have counted even if Brian had done something with it. This was the only goal of the first half. Florian Velo making his first start of the year. The header in by Stefano Bonomo, his third of the season, and the second-year pro from Hillsborough, California, made it 1-0 in favor of the New York Red Bulls 2. It was in that very goal that Bonomo scored last year in Charlotte. But Independence had opportunities. Another chance by Brian Brown. That one knocked away by Ryan Mira. The corner put in here. An attempt by 33 Adams was knocked away. And then this corner by Velo curled inside. There was a chance there for Conrad Plewa, but it was headed, as you can see, over the crossbar. And then Velo, before he was replaced, in a free kick that was knocked out by Berner. Brian Brown late in the first half winds up putting one on net. That was saved also by Ryan Mira. It remained 1-0. And then this golden opportunity by Charlotte went by the way of Caleb Calvert, who missed an open net on a gorgeous pass by Joel Johnson. Caleb missed it wide to the left, and it was 1-0 at the break. Brian Brown created the opening opportunity for the second half, and it was June Marcus Davidson who headed it in. That was only the third shot this year by June Marcus Davidson, his first goal, his first point as a member of the Jacks. That evened the game at 1-1. Charlotte had a chance to take the lead. Enzo Martinez has shot knocked away there by Mira. The game really turned around on this play, a red card against Brian Brown, who was sent off the field. So after assisting on Charlotte's only goal, Brown was sent off, and then 3 minutes later, the ball went off the back of the defenseman there and into the waiting possession of Dan Metzger, who wound up scoring the game-winning goal there. It was 2-1, Metzger with his second of the year, but Charlotte had plenty of chances to tie, including that one by Enzo Martinez. Enzo mishit it, and Mira still wound up making the save. Jorge Herrera sent in a shot. Joel Johnson tried from distance. It went off the crossbar, and Caleb Calvert again with another opportunity to tie, and again, he sent it wide. New York had a chance late as this shot by Vincent Bezencourt wound up missing the net wide to the right. But ultimately, the Red Bulls 2, riding a man advantage for the final 35 minutes of the game, was able to hold on. John Berner came well out of his net, trying to make one final rush in net. Caleb Calvert headed one on, and Mira just kept the ball from going over the goal line. Looked very closely at that one, we did here in the booth, and Mira wound up saving that one. Later on in the game, Aaron Long was given a red card by referee Jorge Herrera, and he, even though he was not in the game at the time, was sent off the field. He'll be suspended for next week's game. Zach Pfeffer set up Martinez again for an opportunity late in the game. As you can see, that one also left a lot to be desired. And ultimately, the New York Red Bulls 2 came away from Charlotte with a 2-1 win, and they now have gone 11 straight games without a loss and are now within 2 points. Make that 1 point of Louisville City for first place in the USL regular season championship chase. From Ramblewood Soccer Complex, I'm Jeff Hamlin.